You hear a lot of people say, well, just pick yourself up by your bootstraps. And I want to let you know that I searched for my bootstraps. I searched long and hard, and I found them. And I found them accidentally. I make things. I make lots of things because I think abstract. Um, I, I, I don't really necessarily like structure, and making things for me is my way of kind of avoiding that. So I made things for my family. I made toothpaste and healing creams and muscle rubs, and just because I didn't have anything to do. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was bored. My son developed eczema. Let me clear it up. I used to cook for a living in fine dining in California, back in Los Angeles. And I figured if I could make a recipe to heal somebody from the inside, I could make one to heal somebody from the outside. But again, it was just for my family. And 2 years ago, a friend of mine complained about having bad skin. And I said, oh my God, like, I'll make a mask for that. Like, I'll send you some. I was like, I make toothpaste also. I'll send you that. I was like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just like making stuff. A few days later, she raved about it on Facebook. And next thing you know, I had almost 100 orders for some toothpaste. And people asking me what else I sold. So I said, these are my bootstraps. I'm grabbing my bootstraps and I'm gonna fucking nail this American dream. What happens when your bootstraps break? What happens when you need somebody to fix those fucking bootstraps? What happens when somebody steals your bootstraps? What do you do then? Because people want to constantly complain about somebody not doing something for themselves. But what about the people out here, like me, the millions and millions of Americans who just want a piece of the pie, who are out here grinding constantly in spite of it all? What about us? What happens when your bootstraps break? What happens when your business is slow? What happens when you lose money on shows thinking that they'll be successful? What happens when you need to get to the post office and you can't because your son woke up your daughter and now you're running behind? And now your daughter's angry because her hair is in a waterfall and she doesn't want a waterfall on her head. She wants a braid. So she's having a full on meltdown. But you still have to get these orders to the post office. So then they finally calm down, you get things going, and you're getting ready to go to the post office, and you get in your car, and your car has a flat tire. What happens then? What happens when you try to drive to the gas station around the goddamn corner and you don't even make it halfway down the street because now your tire has slid off the rim? You can't even make it to the post office. See, I'm fortunate. I have a neighbor who's awesome. So he came and grabbed me and took me to the post office. And I was able to get out these orders today. But what if he wasn't there? What if I didn't have that support system? How many people don't have that support system? I'm just humbled right now because things could be a lot worse. But there's so much more ahead of me.